Hello, my friends, and welcome to my website, Win with Becky Sales Training. And my name is Becky Davidson, the founder of Win with Becky Sales Training. I launched my business October of 2022 as a way to help entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, business owners, 1099 salespeople, and anyone that strives to communicate better and to close sales more effectively. So, you may want to know a little bit about me. So, let me tell you a little bit about my background and what my skill set is and what I am qualified to help you with. So, first off, I've been in sales for 40 years. I have been training and mentoring people in sales for 20. And of course, I launched my business almost 3 years ago. And I should have launched it 10 years earlier because it has been in my heart to do for many, many years. But I have spent over 40 years studying the psychology of why people buy, how to ethically influence people to make quicker, faster decisions, how to convert more effectively, and how to grow revenue and grow your business. I've built 9 businesses from scratch. And I've worked with hundreds, if not thousands, of people to help them 2x, 3x, and 4x their sales. And it can be done. So let me tell you a little bit about my journey. I have sold high ticket, low ticket, all points in between. I've been in sales management, sales leadership, rookie of the year. I've won cars and trips. I've had a lot of success in sales, but it didn't start out that way. I started out at 19. I was scared. I was timid. I was shy. I was introverted. I wasn't great in sales. But what changed it for me was learning and studying. And I went through the Dale Carnegie sales course in my mid 20s. But I also studied from people like Zig Ziglar, Tom Hopkins, Brian Tracy. But my time at the Dale Carnegie sales course was instrumental. I was doing okay. I would say I was the blind squirrel that would get a nut every now and again because I took action. But when I went on straight commission, that wasn't good enough. I had to have some skill. And what I got was framework and how to lead conversations to decision. And so that is what I give to my clients. I've created my own program. It's called Getting to Yes, the Roadmap to the Close. And literally, I teach people how to take people from cold to sold, teach people to take people from hi, nice to meet you, lead generation, prospecting, attraction hunting, how to find prospects, how to find qualified prospects, how to strike up conversations, how to have a packed calendar, how to book effectively, how to get those appointments, and all on those appointments, lead people effectively to a decision. One of my specialties is how to create one call decision making. I love training people on that because most of your prospects can make one call decisions. But a lot of people are leading people to indecision. So, do you want to close more effectively? Do you want to close with confidence? Do you want to get to the end of your sales conversation and have your client say, well, this sounds great. How do we get started? What's my next step? That's what I'm talking about. Helping people close 1 to 5 sales a week, every week on repeat. What I have found is most people get into sales just like I did because I was eager, I was friendly, I was professional. Someone took a chance on me. And so we get into sales. Maybe you're charismatic, maybe you're outgoing, maybe you're fearless, you're going to go out there and work. And we get a job and they give us product knowledge and they may give us a couple of tips on how to handle objections. And then they send us out the door. And most times, sales managers and trainers are going to manage metrics and manage numbers. And what I'm hearing people say is they're not getting training. They're not getting the framework. They're getting inspiration and motivation and get out there and you can do it, manage the numbers and, get back in there and stick and stay and, don't take no for an answer. But they're not getting true framework, how to lead people to decision, how to intercept objections before they get them, how to lower resistance and build buying desire. There is an art, science, skill to leading people to decision and to do it in such a way that it doesn't feel pushy, salesy, or annoying. And that's what I specialize in is helping you 2x, 3x, 4x your sales by knowing how to do it more effectively. There's 3 pillars in sales: mindset, skill set, and action. And you have to have all 3. I work on the mindset. I give you the skill set. We craft your conversation and help you get to yes. That is the point. You want more yes in your business. I help my clients get to yes. So if we have not met, my favorite thing is to meet you, to do a free sales strategy session, get to know you, take a look at what's working, what's not working, what your ratios are, and make the tweaks and adjustments that we need to make. I would say 80% of what you're doing is probably perfectly great. It's always the small tweaks and adjustments that make the biggest difference. And one of my favorite success stories I have to share is my client that came to me scared, nervous, didn't even know where to prospect. We got her set up, got her holding one, two, three appointments a week, and she went 6 weeks and had a 100% close rate, closed every appointment she went on. And I told her, if you'll follow my system, you'll get to the end and your clients will start closing you. And that's a sign of a great salesperson is when you can lead people effectively to a decision. I hope I have the opportunity to meet you and to serve you and support you and to pass along my knowledge to you. 80,000 hours in the trenches sales experience. I want to pass it on to you and help you win in sales. Have a great day.